Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Gloria and this is Glow Creations, all thing events decor. So in this video, I am taking you on another behind the scene journey. This time I will be setting up for a wedding stage decor. And I think we are also doing the walkway for this wedding. So right now, so the wedding colors will be, very, very light pink, light pink, white, cream. So right now I am prepping the floral that will be on the love seats. So these love seats will be used on the stage. So I'm setting up the floral on the love seat ahead of time to save time at the venue. So I'm done with the flower on the chair. I ended up adding a little more flowers at the venue to the love seats. Once the setup is done, you will notice here I am mixing up more florals for the stage and the walkway. I think this particular one in the video, it's for the walkway. So I'm mixing up florals. The base is white, so I'm adding the blush. This took lots and lots of hours because I had to pick the specific shades of pink that I want. Here I am wrapping the arch pieces. You will see what it is once the setup is done, but this setup will be setting up draping, some arches, flowers, and also I'm wrapping the arch pieces. These also took several hours because they have to be meticulously done. They printed some light, very light blush, light pink design on the wrap. So here I am setting up the clear candelabras ahead of time so that we can save time at the venue. This is my first time doing it this way, so I had to hold my breath until we got to the venue. So I set this up, added florals, and I added them to the cart. I wrapped the cart, I zip tie. At first I zip tied the candelabras to the cart, and I wrapped the cart, make sure they are pretty secure, and then we loaded them to the truck. So, thankfully everything went well, nothing broke. So, from now on, I think, this is how we will be transporting our candelabras, because we do use a lot of them and they do take lots of time at the venue to both set them up and break them down. So every year during winter when it's slow, I try to rethink our process and see what worked and what didn't work, where we can save time, we can cost, we can cut costs and things like that. So this is one of the areas where I figured that we had to improve. So I'm glad it all worked out. Right now I'm filling up the water vases so that we don't have to waste time and do that at the venue. So I decided to build some steps to be used on the stage for the candles. Here I also added some florals to the steps that will be used on the stage, loaded flowers and love seats. We added more things events day, so we are unloading our floral cart, and here we are unloading the candelabras. I was holding my breath when this was coming down. As you can see, everything was still intact. So here I'm getting inside the venue. It is the Embassy Suites in Oleta. We love this venue. We've done several events in the past. So here everything is loaded, everything is unloaded. The guys are wrapping the stage and the aisle. They are putting up drapes, raising it up, I'm a shorty, so I'm glad I have some tall muscles in my team. So they are raising up the drapes, um, and we are setting up, and then now we are setting up the gold arch. We're doing 5 pieces. Then we added the part that I wrapped earlier. If you remember, I was wrapping some I was doing some wrap, so we added it to the back. We added flowers, we added lights, the floating candles. I think at this time the setup was done, but it was way too early, so we had to wait a couple hours to light up the candles for the event. Everything went well. Our bride was happy. I think she said everybody was asking her who did her event. She tested me at the end of the night. She was like, Miss Glow, this is very nice. Everybody was asking us who did our decor. Thank you so much. This is what we like to hear. So setup is done. I don't think I added the aisle, decor in this video, but it was also very nice. I will add it as a short on another time to the channel. So thank you for watching again. Thank you. Bye bye.